ourselves for the word of prayer. Almighty Father, King of glory, thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for everything that you've done for us, Lord Father. Thank you for enabling us join this meeting. Help us understand everything that we are going to be taught and let us leave the lesson when we have understood something. Send your Holy Spirit to guide us, and may you take away the spirit of distraction from us and let us stay concentrated. I pray, trusting and believing in your mighty name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Sasha, for the word of prayer. Good morning once again, and thank you so much for joining everyone that has joined this call. I want to just confirm whether Teacher Rosa, you're on the call. I'm going to let me make some search. I do expect a visitor here. Okay. She is not yet here, but when she gets on, she will say something and then we shall proceed. But you are most welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Today, we are here, one, to learn more about AI. When you look at the picture I'm displaying, you notice that there is one hand, your hand, and there is another hand for technology. Now, we are asking ourselves, I want you to just imagine that situation whereby you are with a person who is very knowledgeable, very knowledgeable. He has almost everything you need, but the person cannot talk. The person cannot talk, but even the language you speak is totally different from the other person. So that is what is happening with now the technology, that we are failing to communicate with technology. The language we know and the language that technology is speaking, we are totally different. But if we can learn how to speak the same language, then we can be very good and we are good to go and we can get good responses. So in our session today, we are going to look at AI literacy and how we can effectively use artificial intelligence to support us in our learning. Being students, now with technology, there are quite a lot of things that should be very easy for you to do. There are quite a lot of things that you can do within a short period of time and get the desired results. But how can we achieve that goal? Now, that is where we are going to look at, and those are the different things we are going to be doing such that we can be able to maximize AI such that our grades can improve, our learning can improve, and even other aspects of life. But also, we shall look at how can we use it ethically such that we do not compromise the academic integrity. Now, at the moment, I want you to take note that the way we are learning, the education system, the trends in education are changing at a very fast rate, meaning that you as a student, you need to keep on adjusting. You need to keep on updating the software. You need to keep updating yourself such that you match with the current kind of technology. Otherwise, if you stay with other old approaches, then it means that you are going to have challenges with the time. Now, the four major platforms, the four major tools that are currently shaping the system of learning, we have AI and machine learning. We have what we call virtual and augmented reality. These days, that we may not need to go to the laboratory to cut frogs, maybe to do the practical, but we can now go into the virtual space and immerse ourselves into that space and learn. Many of you watch the 3D movies. Now, that kind of technology we use in 3D movies is what we call the virtual and augmented reality. That for you to go and visit maybe a country outside Uganda, for you to be able to go and see the internal parts of the computer, for you to go and see where Mountain Elgon is, where River Nile is, all those spaces can be reached virtually but through immersing yourself into that space. So that kind of technology is what we call the virtual and augmented reality, and it is already available in the country. Yes, and one of the centers is UICT. That technology is there. Then we have what we call the cloud-based platforms, and then we have what we call gamification. Now, these are the four important aspects, but today we are going to mainly concentrate on AI learning, how we can use AI effectively to improve our learning. And AI literacy, or as a course, has a number of components. Though in this session, we may not be able to cover everything, but I want to bring to your attention that we have what we call AI literacy fundamentals, and that's where we look at the meaning of AI, the different types of AI, and how we can utilize them in our everyday applications, more so in our Ugandan context. Then we have what we call the best practices of prompting, and that's where the game of AI is. That's where now we have started producing what we call the prompt engineers. So today, in this session, we are going to look at how do we prompt AI. Many of you have been saying, AI gave me a wrong answer. AI gave me a wrong answer. It is many times, it's not the AI, but the problem is you. How are you prompting that AI to be able to give you the right answer you need to have? So we are going to look at how do we write a good prompt such that the answer I get is the one that I expect or the one that I do get. Then, how do we evaluate AI outputs? This one is also another session. Here is where we look at accuracy, that the information the AI has given me, how accurate is it? Is the information biased, and how is it relevant? Because sometimes you may have your answer, but the answer may be off track. You may ask it something and it gives you something different. But how do you verify that surely this information it has given me exists? Because you may ask it and it gives you a reference from another country, yet you are interested in Uganda. So how can you verify that whatever thing you are getting is accurate and on point? Then we are also going to look at critical thinking and creativity in the age of AI. So we shall look at that, and then we have what we call respecting academic integrity. So we shall look at ethically, how can we use AI? Because some of you, what you are doing, you copy and paste. Whatever AI gives you is what you copy and take to your teacher. Now that one, we call it dishonesty. You do not have integrity. That one, we call it plagiarism. You have stolen someone's work. Yes. So whenever you copy something directly from ChatGPT, from whatever AI tool you use, and you take it to your teacher, it means that you do not have integrity. It means that there is an academic dishonesty in the work you are going. So how can we avoid plagiarism? Plagiarism is like copy and paste someone's work the way it is without putting in your own reasoning, without putting in your own thinking. So we shall as well look at that. But also, how can we prepare for AI-driven workforce? Recently, there is a report that was published whereby about 1,400 workers had been laid off because AI had replaced the workforce. Now, in this era, as we are learning, which kind of occupations, which kind of career pathways can we take where we shall be much safer, that where we shall not be replaced by AI? So we shall look at how can we prepare ourselves into the workspace, because you can study something, after 1 or 2 years, you find yourself that a robot can even do much better than that. Work that takes you 50 minutes, a robot does it within 5 minutes or 2 minutes. It does not get tired, it is not paid, it does not need allowance, it does not move. So how can we prepare ourselves for such kind of the world? So we shall look at what are some of those key skills that you need to start adopting, that whenever I am in holiday, let me work on this particular skill. Whenever I am on holiday, instead of wasting time on this particular thing, how can I go on and learn something? So I will have to share with you different platforms where we can acquire some of those skills that can prepare us for the future. That as you study in school, can you also look in another direction and say that now, once I have this one is also important. So we must be ready for the future before technology takes us. but I may need first have your opinion. What do you think AI is? We can have 2 or 3 people raise their hands and they share with us. What do you think AI is in your own words? Yes, Gilbert.
Uh, to me, I think
Hmm.
AI is some software. Oh, okay,
Hmm.
AI is a wide thing, but it includes different kinds of software that have been designed from the recent generations up to the current
Hmm.
ones. That whose main aim is to
Hmm.
help in easing different works in different fields, for example, academic, health,
Hmm. Hmm.
and and other social fields.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. You have hit on quite a lot of things. You have hit on the different models, and we shall look at those different models that AI, like it keeps on the models we use keep on being upgraded. So those ones we call them the GPTs, or GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. So those who are using now maybe ChatGPT, you may have noticed that now we have moved on to 5.1. Before we were at 4, now we had 3, we went to 4, we are now on 5. Okay, thank you. Let me hear from John.
So to me, AI
Hmm.
is an artificial intelligence that actually
Hmm.
it's artificial intelligence in full, but it is a software that is
Hmm.
supposed to help in generating of ideas in to make that helps people to generate ideas into other kinds of stuff. Let's say like you want to make a document or maybe a website or
Hmm.
something like that. And AI is good help to you.
Okay, thank you. He has mentioned what AI can actually do for someone. Thank you, John. And then I think lastly, CKS.
Yeah, so according to me,
Mm,
artificial intelligence is a very wide field, ranging
mm,
from areas of machine learning, natural language
mm,
processing, neural models, among others. But explaining it in a simple way, I would say AI is a way in which algorithms are trained. We are trained using maybe, let me say, training data in order for them to perform a certain task when prompted to. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. He has mentioned something very important. He has mentioned that AI tools are always trained. You have to train it. And what do we use? We use what we call large data sets. We get data. For whatever data you have ever found. Are you seeing all those books of yours we have? We always put them in the model and then we train it. How do you respond? We keep on prompting, asking it questions such that it becomes better. And if you have noticed, noticed that every time there is something that has improved in the way it responds than ever before. So it keeps on improving, it keeps on improving. So that is about AI. So when we talk about artificial intelligence, we are looking at a system that can perform a task that requires human intelligence. So that system, and this one, it can, like, you know that for a human being, you can learn, you can reason, you can make decisions, and even you can solve problems. The only thing that AI cannot do is to think for you. But many of the things now it can. But thinking there, it cannot. But it can learn. When you train it, it can learn. Recently, I was developing some kind of model whereby I wanted it to do many of the things, like to respond the exact way I want and to do many of the what of the task. But it requires a lot of time for you to teach it. So it is able to learn as you as an individual. It can reason, it can make decisions, and it can solve problems. And one of the key things many of you are using it for is for problem solving. Many times whenever you get a problem in class, you put it in ChatGPT. or any AI tool you use, and it gives you what? A solution. That means it can solve problems. So AI is here to make our work a bit much easier. However, AI follows a pattern, that there are some kind of patterns it looks at, and then it will give you a response. I will give you an example. One of the tools where we use a lot of AI, those who are on TikTok and other social media platforms, even YouTube, there is an AI integrated system there, whereby you would notice that if you watch a given video, it's going to learn it's going to learn some pattern. It's going to say, this person here maybe is always watching this kind of videos. Is always on videos of people dancing, 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 dancing. So it gets that algorithm that this person is a person of people dancing. So what will happen that after some time, whenever you go to TikTok, the videos they will only bring for you will be for people of dancing, dancing, dancing. You get the first one, the person is dancing. The second one is dancing. The third one is dancing, because that is how you have trained it. So it has been able to identify the kind of patterns and the things you love. So you'll find that is going to give you those ones, those ones, those ones. But if you are this kind of person who is always on matters concerning learning, that when you go to those platforms, you are interested in learning maybe about math, you will notice that after some time, it's going to only bring for you things about learning, 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 learning. So that is now the difference. But if you are this person who is of dancing, you'll find that everything is about dancing. So AI can identify the patterns, and that's where technology is messing up with our mental abilities, because we are always on it. So it has identified the pattern. What do I want? I want. That's why you can spend almost 30, or you can spend almost 5 hours on TikTok, on IG, because it has already mastered your pattern. It knows what you love, that this person is interested in it. So you find yourself laughing for about 5 hours non-stop. You don't feel tired, but you feel satisfied. So that's what now AI can do. So at a later time, we shall look at the dangers of AI and some of other features. But we can have some benefits in our daily lives of AI, because it is really very beneficial. And if we do not adjust, we are going to find some challenges. But I have displayed here some of the benefits of AI. Feel free to raise up your hand and tell us one of the benefits. But I want us to mainly use the pictures we see here. You tell us this picture, and then you tell us how you think AI has simplified work. Okay. Bushra? Bushra?
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I'm seeing a picture which is having Google Maps, which means AI helps us in locating places.
Okay. Thank you. Gift Aja call.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I'm seeing a picture. Centenary Bank, and to me, it has helped us solve many problems and acquire more knowledge of given concepts. Now, like for this case, I think the person was trying to ask more about what the bank offers.
Okay. Thank you. Zion.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I can see an image of online banking,
Okay.
which means that AI helps us in when we need to when we want to do online banking, say withdrawing or depositing money into different banks.
Okay. Good. Thank you. Desire.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
All right, me on the top left corner, I can see a lady seated on a border, and probably that could be safe border. Okay,
Okay.
that app does many things, because you You can be seated at your home and you can just press, then the border comes. So that shows some of the things AI can do.
Okay, thank you. Okwi John.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
So what I can see is a picture of 2 bottles of Coca-Cola, which shows that what AI helps in advertisement.
Okay, thank you. Pavin.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I have one question before answering.
Okay.
Sure. Is this also a topic we're going to learn in ICT?
ICT?
Mm,
Yes.
okay,
But
so my answer
okay.
is I can see the app of Jumia. And so this means that with the help of AI, we are able to shop wherever we are and whatever we've shopped for. In case I want a new phone, I just press my order on Jumia and it is delivered to me wherever I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think let me end here for now, but the rest I'll choose you as we go on. Yeah. Now you can notice, but thank you so much everyone who had offered. Now you can notice that all these apps you are noticing, members, they are using AI. There is AI being applied. Now the centenary thing you are seeing here, this is what we call a chatbot. Now in centenary or like these banks, they no longer need people or like personal assistants to respond to phone calls, to answer questions, what on their websites. What do? They have trained their chatbot, a Centenary Bank chatbot, with all the different responses it can give to a person. So the moment you go there on their website and maybe you are stuck, you want something, you'll just ask it and it will give you that, in case maybe you are in Entebbe, you want to locate where a Centenary Bank is or an ATM machine, it will be able to respond to you without needing you to get a person who is going to respond to the call. So now in the business side, it is solving a lot of problem. Now, do you know that some of the people who were doing this work, they were laid off and now the bank can operate? You have noticed that whenever you go on YouTube, many times you are going to find ads appearing. One of the common one is this Coca-Cola thing. It will always appear there automatically. So whenever you are having a business, you can advertise. And that concept there is AI. These Jumia apps, the Google Maps, all those things are working, are operating on the AI. So AI do not be fixed that it is just what? ChatGPT. No. Many of the applications now that we are using online are operating on AI. Some of you have iPhones. iPhones have personal assistants. They have someone who can assist you. They have that personal assistant. This is like an iPhone, and this icon you see here is the personal assistant that sometimes it can help you even to respond when you are not in position. So and even you have seen on your phones, sometimes you want to collect something, you have typed something but you want to collect it, then there is something we have auto collect. Also that is AI. So AI is everywhere. So what is very important now is for you to master the game. That is why we are going to concentrate. How are we going to master the game? We need to master the game. What we are doing here, it's not just only for academic purposes, but how are we going to fit in the ever-changing world? We call it the that the world is volatile. The world keeps on changing every day. You are uncertain what is going to happen tomorrow. So you need always to get equipped with the knowledge such that you move. So these are some of the different things that apply AI, or where you have found AI, but sometimes we don't know that actually we are using AI. Even on social media, on WhatsApp, even WhatsApp has AI. I know it has the Meta AI, but also sometimes, a case in point, when you send quite a lot of messages, you'll find that WhatsApp can detect that something is not right. It will block your number. Should you send more than, let me say, 50 messages within a very short time, WhatsApp will detect that as spam and it will close your account. Even filtering, sometimes it will ask you, is this message okay? Is this link okay? Yes, so even social media platforms, online shopping, whatever, AI is being applied there. Even healthcare, to analyze those big data sets, AI is everywhere. Whenever you go to the internet to search something, that is AI. What you are searching for has been trained, has already been put there. Yes, so all those things you see, we call them AI. Those who have Android phones, you have a Google Assistant that can help you. Yes, now these are some of the different applications we are using daily life using the AI tools. So let's not be let's not think that AI is only the chat GPT, but it's something beyond and beyond. So we are going to break it into different parts. Now, we have some popular chatbots and AI tools. When I looked at the form you filled in yesterday, many of you say that ChatGPT is one of the most common one that many of you use. You use ChatGPT. Those who are on WhatsApp, you use Meta AI. On Google, there's Gemini, Google Translate, Cloud, and the rest of that. I want to let you know that all these AI tools are very good. Are very good. But what you use it for is what matters. Some of these platforms have been developed for specific what? Tasks. They are for specific tasks. Yeah, so you may use it. You may want to, let me say, you want to create a video. You may put it in this tool, AI tool, and it may not do well. But once you put it in this tool, it may give you a good response. So you need now to know, if I am interested in making research, what is the best AI tool to use? In case I'm interested in coming up with a video, what is the best AI tool I can use? In case I'm interested in coming up with a good PowerPoint, which AI tool can I use? Because each of them has a given purpose it serves. Not that it will give you whatever thing you want to know. There are even those apps that have been designed, AI tools that are for only business things. That if anything is about business, I have an entrepreneurship thing I want to work on. I have an idea I want to improve. I have something I want to balance. This is the AI tool that can help me to do the balance, to show me what I can do. So these are some of the popular ones, but with the time, I'm going to show you that now this one is for this one is for this, but not that each and every tool here must be used for whatever thing you want, that I will go to ChatGPT and use it for whatever thing I want. It may not give you the response you may need. Now here, I want to pick out one tool, and I want to first introduce you. Oh, okay, I don't know. Okay, I'll introduce you later on to Notebook AI. But in case you are interested, you are developing content, what you are seeing on the screen are the best AI tools you can use. If you are interested, you are building content, ideas, what, these are some of the AI tools you can use. If it is about assessment, like you want to assess yourself, you want to check whether I have learned something, you have done a topic, let me say, you have done something in biology, something in economics, something in entrepreneurship. So you want to test yourself whether you have understood this. Which AI tool should I use? There is quizzes, but nowadays we call it Wondershare. You can use AI forms, you can use Edipuzzle, Socrative. So these are some of the AI tools. In case you want to test that, surely have I learned? Can I have a number? Some. Now these are AI tools that have been developed for that particular task. In case it is about developing a skill, you want to improve something, then these are some of the AI tools you can use for that particular purpose. In case it is about creativity and designing, you want to design something. Let me say you want to design a sticker, you want to design a poster, you want to design a good PowerPoint, then these are some of the AI tools we can use. One of the common ones I know that is a bit common to you is the Canva AI image generator. So in case you want something, you just tell Canva, I want a poster for a birthday. and it will generate for you something for a birthday. If you want, even you can give it your picture and it inserts there your picture. So now it depends. What do you want to do with that particular AI tool? So it depends on what are you going to do with it. All right. But I also want to bring it to your attention that in the process of our learning, you'll find out that AI can help you with all these tasks. AI can help you with concepts that are hard. Sometimes there are some concepts you read in the morning, you repeat in the afternoon, in the evening, day 2, day 3, things are not entering. Sometimes we can have a way out when you utilize the technology. They can help us to break those concepts into something that we can cure, something that we can learn. An example I'm going to give here, I'm going to introduce you. I know some of you have used it, but allow me to introduce you to what we call notebook. A notebook. So you are going to type on your phone a NotebookLM. It is a Google thing. It's like this. So I think I want to introduce it to you here. It's called Notebook. Yeah, let me paste the link. I'm going to tell you what we can use it for now, because now I've said I want you now to be able to break those concepts, the things, the topics you feel that this thing has failed. I've read on several occasions, things are not entering. Yeah, such things. So we can use notebook. Now, what do we do? Now, when it comes to the notebook here, you can have an app. In case you do not have an app, it is also well. You can use it online. So I can say, let me try it. So it's going to load. Now, when it comes to the notebook, you can use it to have your notes there. Like a notebook, like a summary book. It can be like your summary book. You have a book. Let me say you have a very big topic, but you want to first get some summary such that it can jumpstart you. You can use the notebook. How do you utilize it? You can come here where you are seeing new. I pressed where I have new. Now, when I have new, I'm going to say which concept. Let me hope my screen is moving at the same time. Kindly let me know through the chat. Does my screen show notebook? Kindly let me know. Okay, good. So what am I going to do? Allow me to go to YouTube here. I'm going to use a video to first explain this concept, to use a video. Let me say I am on YouTube here. I'm going to use this holistic learning. I'm on YouTube. And maybe yesterday we had a lesson. Maybe there is a video. A video is for 3 hours, but I want to summarize it. I want to get the key points from it. I can come. Let me use chemistry here. There is some chemistry here. What I do, I go to the video, I copy that link. I've copied the link. Now, when I copy the link, I'll go here in my notebook, and then I'll post the link there. After pasting the link, I'm going to go here where there is an arrow, and I continue. Now, what is the notebook going to do? It's going to look at that lesson. What is the lesson? You can notice that it has already told me this lesson is about mastering oxidation numbers and redox reaction. So it's going to summarize for me whatever thing is within the video. It's going to summarize, going to give me a summary, what is there. Then from that video, it's going to put some key things from the video that there is this, there is this, there is this. Now, what do you want? Start now typing here something. What do you want to know about? Maybe I can tell it. Define redox reaction. Then it's going to look through what is in the video, what they gave within the video, and then it will define for me basing on what is within the video. The same thing applies if you have a textbook. You have something, and there's something you are looking for. You have turned pages, 50 pages, you are not seeing the thing. For you, what you do, upload it there, and then it will give you from the thing. Now, what you see here, these are the points where it has obtained that given part. This is the thing it has obtained. Now, after doing everything, now like I've told you today I told that write down in your notebook. This is the technology one. So what you do now, you get your pen on a paper, and then now take out the key points. Read through, take out the key points using your handwriting now, because now we want to activate all the senses. So you get your summary book, your physical book, and then start now summarizing. Then in case you have finished, you ask it, how do we calculate the redox maybe numbers? And then you send it. Then it's going to take you through. So you keep on asking. Now, after doing so, this is how you are interacting with it, but it is based on what it has obtained from the video, the examples from within the video, now to teach you or to summarize that particular video. But now you may also have other topics. Now, after everything here, you have interacted with the video, you may want yourself, what can I do? Have I understood? Now, to test yourself whether you have understood, what do? When you come here in studio, you can notice that sometimes when you are moving, you want to just listen to the audio. You can convert everything in the text because we have different learning abilities. Some of us understand more when we watch the video. Some of you understand more when you listen to an audio. Some of you understand more. So it depends on which kind of learning style works better for you. So you can convert. In case you are reading a novel, you have a very big novel. Is it Shakespeare? The English is hard. What? You can say, let me turn it into an audio. Whenever I have time, I can listen in one chapter, a chapter. So you can turn it into an audio. In case you want to have an overview, you turn it. But sometimes you may need some mind map. You do it. So it can generate for you a mind map from that particular task. But also you can say, why don't I create some flashcards such that I have that summary? But also you can, what if now I want to test myself? You say, now let me create a quiz. Now a quiz is multiple choice in nature, but it can help you to understand that now I've picked this concept, So you can say, let me now try a quiz. So it can generate for you quiz. In case you want mind map, it can generate for you mind map. In case you want a flashcard, it can generate for you what? A flashcard. So it can generate for you different things that now can support you. That can support you. Even if you tell it that maybe could you design a number for practice on calculation of oxidation numbers. Yeah. Then now it can even do something for you. So let me hope that is very okay. So now it's going to create for us at least an example that we can use for us to practice. Yes. So now that is, now you can notice that now it has created for us, it has looked through the video and it has created for us this. It has even given us the rule, a step by step on how you are going to do it. Members, kindly let me know through the chat. Are we still on the same page? Are we on the same page? Yes. So now this is how I want us to make our learning a bit easier. That in case okay, let me first pick on a hand. Yes, Engineer Benz and then Myra.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Kaziba.
Morning.
I've been following the chat as well. I would request that you go slow somehow to some of these learners on how to get the link from the YouTube into AI. Indeed, you are a little bit faster to some slow learners there. I would request that you take them back as a rule that how to get a link from the YouTube, then taking it to the AI application.
Okay, noted.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Let me, yes, Myra.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Which class is this?
Okay, I'm going to respond, but this is a general session. We are learning on how we can utilize AI for our learning.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Okwi John.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Asking, is there any other AI that can do this same thing except Google Notebook?
Okay, I'm going to respond to that. But like I'd said, that there are AI tools that have been designed particularly for a given thing. Other AI tools can do something similar to it. But if that was not the purpose, it may not give you the intended goals for what you are intending to achieve. But other AI tools, most of the when you have those paid versions, they can do for you this thing. They can do for you. But because Google developed this particular one, the notebook, to help with the summary and other things, that's why I have utilized it. So in other words, I've picked what I think is the best for this particular task. So you need now to learn how to choose which tool to use for a particular task. Okay, Dega.
Thank you, sir. I just wanted to ask, besides, noting down after getting your answers, isn't there any other way you can just copy the work from the Google thing and then paste it to maybe some
Yes.
page on your computer or something like that?
Okay. Yes, there is a way. There is a way you can do it. I will show you how you can do it. I will show you how you can do it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yes, David. Okay. I'm failing to get David. Then Manny.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, what I want to know is there any AI tool that you can use to generate a video?
Yes. The answer is yes. Like I showed you, AI tools you can use. One of them is Canva AI, can do for you the video. You just put you put the description of the thing you want, and then it can create for you that video.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Even ChatGPT, if you have a paid version, not these pro versions, it can as well create for you. Yes.
Okay, sir. Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Yeah, I just want to consult something.
Hmm.
I don't know the issue of the registration because yesterday when I was trying to tap on it, I don't know what was happening. I don't know. Does it mean that us who are attending, is it automatic registered?
Not really. Not really.
Yeah, so I don't know what alternative you would give me because surely I tried yesterday all in vain. I
Okay.
even filled the form up.
I will share. I will share the link.
Okay, otherwise, thank you for the lesson.
Okay. Members, I think first allow me to first pardon people who didn't get here. Now, I said that in order for us to be able to get is that you go to your YouTube. This is the YouTube. Maybe I don't know. I wanted to let me get an economics lesson. Economics lesson. Okay, let me go here. Let me go here. I look for an economics lesson. Just one economics lesson or any lesson, be it even biology. This is biology. Now, there's something. Okay, now this is the lesson. Now, when you look at this is the lesson for biology. Now, there are two ways you can copy this link, dear students. You can come here, up here, and you copy it from here. You can copy the link from there. If you don't copy it from there, you can come here, like always on your videos, there are these three dots. So there's something here we call share. You come here on your video, before the three dots, come where there is share, place the share, and then copy the link. So the link will be copied. After copying the link, like I've said, you're going to come to your notebook. I've already shared that link in the chat. Come to your notebook, ALM, click on that link, like the link I've shared with you. And now here I've told you, you can create an account or you can sign up and create an account. You can download an app on your phone and then you try it out. Now, what do we do? The moment you reach this page, what is very important is for you to now to create. You come here to create the new. These ones you're already seeing have already been created, but now you want your own. So I'll come here and I say create new. The moment you create a new, here you will read through and say you can create audio, you can create video overviews from website, YouTubes, and other things. Even if you have a text that you have copied, you can as well put it here. Even if they have sent you something and you want it, place it here. So once I come here, I'll paste the link. In case you're using a laptop, you can say Ctrl V. On the phone, you long press and paste your link there. After that, there is this arrow here. Just place it like that. And then the video is going to start processing. After processing, they will show you what is contained within the video and they will generate for you some sample questions or sample things from the video. Now, the next thing is for you now to start interacting with the content. What do you want to learn from the video? What is it that you didn't hear well? What is it that you want to understand? Yes. So that is how you do it. Then after I say that you can, if you want, you can generate a report, you can get an audio depending on your learning ability. You can create flashcards, you can create a quiz that you can now test yourself that surely from this lesson, there is something I've learned. From this lesson, there is something I've learned. Then after learning, that's where I say that now go and write it down such that we can turn the blue ink into a blueprint. So after doing everything, go get your paper, get your summary book, write it down using your hand. Don't type. I've said writing it down because like I've told you that whenever you write something, you are able to activate more senses. More senses come to be very active. So things get to stick more in your head. So that's what I was saying. Okay, I wanted to go back here to show you. Now, once this notebook finishes to create a quiz, for you, just come here, click in the quiz, and then you start. Okay, let me first show you the flashcards. Now, it has created for us the flashcards. So, you can see that the summary is there. What is this? What is that? What is that? Now, these ones, like, they give you a hint that after learning these are the things I need to be able to know. That now, like even here, you can use it like when you're answering. Now that I've finished this particular topic, am I in position to list the electrochemical processes that utilize that? Then you start you brainstorm, and then after you check the answer, what could be the right answers. You go on to the next one. What are the three main products of electron process that use redox reaction? Then think about it. Think about that. Then after say, what are the answers? Then go on like that. So by the end of that, you are going to find yourself that you have been able to understand more. You have been able to pick a lot from the video. You have been able to summarize. So like flashcards are like, let me say, like questions being generated from data that can revise you to do your revision. So that is about the flashcards. Hope that is okay. Now, in case you want what? You want a quiz to test, then you click on it, then they will give you, but like I've said, for it, it's mainly in objective format. So you read through and then answer. Read through, go to the next, go to the next, go to the next. Now, this is how we can utilize. I've said this applies, be it a document, be it a video, be it an audio, anything can be put here and you can learn. I've told you we must become better such that we can utilize the technology. In case you want to add another resource, sometimes you have other resources. Let me say whether, let me check here. I would, let me check. I don't know if that is here. I wanted to learning notes. I don't know, help lessons, lesson documents. Let me say, let me pick this one. I'm uploading another document here now. In case it is a document, it is a novel. Now I'm doing literature, I'm doing these subjects. Sometimes you want to get some key things, key elements, and the rest of that. Now this is our document here. Hope you can notice. So they have gone through it. Still, in this document, you can be able to okay, let me delete this, no problem, because I don't need it now. So when you have it here, still you go through the same things. You go on, look through here. You'll see they will what? Summarize it for you, and then you tell it, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with this particular document? So that's how we can use depending on what you want. Okay, even if you want to add a note, you can add your notes. So here, where I don't know whether you saw where I clicked. Sometimes you want to add some note there, like some key things. You can come here, click, and then you can type in some notes, and then that would be very good. Yeah, and then in case you want to share it on your email, then you can as well share it on your email. Now, in case maybe you want to copy something, sometimes you may not be copy, but you can just copy directly what you want. You can just copy like that, and then you paste in a document where you want. Alternatively, you can copy the summary from here. When you look at this, you can copy summary. Alternatively, you can generate a report based on the different resources, and then after, you can be able to export the document, either in case you want it as a sheet or you want it as a doc. Yeah, so that is how you can convert it into a report. After getting a report, you come down here and then you export it as a document, and then you'll have that document with you. Yeah, that is the summary I can give. Hope at least you have picked something. So whenever we are on holiday, we have access to some of these resources. Let's utilize them very well. In case you are at school, there is a computer lab, and you are able, you go on to utilize it. Okay, let me pick Lamek Elima.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Morning.
I have one question about AI tool. Why do some AI systems make mistakes even after being trained with their large amounts of data? When you're doing your research, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about it. But I think, allow me, members, I wanted someone who had the question about this. But Emma, I'm going to respond. By the time we finish the session, you'd have seen the answer for it.
Okay.
I'm going to ask. But the major thing, the problem is you, the person, not the AI tool.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Queen?
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, I wanted to inquire the app which I could, as in download in the phone.
Hey, Notebook LM.
Okay, sir, thanks.
Okay. Iremi. Okay, I've failed to get Iremi. Then lastly, Claire.
Morning.
Morning.
I wanted to inquire about what's the name of the app?
How?
The name of the app.
How do we?
The name of the app.
We have said it's called Notebook LM. Notebook LM. Notebook, then LM. That's the name. Okay, members, allow me now to switch from this screen and then I go back. I was just showing you how we can use AI to explain to us those difficult concepts, how we can utilize it for our research, how to make revision, how it can summarize for us, and even how we can use it for the generation of ideas. So I've showed you an example of all these things that it can do to make your learning much easier, to make your work a bit easy, but when you have taken in a lot. But now the question is, how do we use AI? If there is anything important for this session, this is where you need now to concentrate and learn. The moment you learn this, you'll never find AI giving you a wrong answer. You'll never blame AI for giving you a wrong answer. Because many times we complain that AI is giving us a wrong answer. It's not AI giving you a wrong answer. But the problem is, how have you asked it? So that is where now we are going to concentrate on. So how do we use AI? Now, when we are using AI, there is something we call prompt engineering. And under prompt engineering, we have what called different types of prompts. We have elements of a good prompt. We have best examples and scenarios we are going to be using. But when I talk about prompt engineering, what do I mean? Now, prompt engineering is that process of designing your input. An input is what you call the prompt. For you, what you call the questions you ask AI. Those ones in AI language, we call them prompts. So whenever I talk about a prompt, I'll look at the instruction, the kind of thing you have fed into your AI. And it is that prompt that determines the kind of response you are going to obtain, whether the response is going to be good or bad. So everything is dependent on the prompt. So prompting is the practice, is the craft, is the art of asking AI such that you can get a high quality answer. And if you don't know how to prompt, like it or not, the answer you're going to get is going to be bad, is going to be vague, and you will start complaining, blaming. A machine does not make a mistake. It is you who makes the what? The mistake. But how do we forego all those errors we talk about? It is because of prompting. Because these machines are fed with large amounts of data sets. And it is from those large amounts that they are able to generate a good output. But many times we make errors on how we do the prompting. So the prompting, or in prompt engineering, these three processes are very important: the input, the process, and then the output. But what are those components? We are going to first look at the components of a good prompt. Now, number one, we have what we call instruction. Now, instruction, you are telling AI the specific task you want it to perform. What is that thing you want your AI to perform? So the first thing is your instruction you give this AI to must be specific. By being specific, an example I can give, you can tell it that explain what nutrition is. Now, explaining is a clear instruction. You want it to explain to you. Number two is what we call the context. Context is that extra information that helps this AI to understand who you are and how to explain it. When I talk about a context, take an example. When I'm asking AI, the first instruction, I think I need to write here. Let me pick, and I show you how we derive this. I've said that we are going to start with explain, repetition. So the task is specific. You want it to explain. So here I will give an example of explain. So it's going to explain nutrition. Now here I need to context is that what additional background information can you give it such that it can understand who you are? So here who you are is, here I can talk about that I am a senior 2 student in Uganda offering a competence-based curriculum. I'm 12 years old. Now that is what you call the context. You are giving it an additional information such that now it can tailor your response according to your age, according to your country, according to the curriculum you are offering. That's what we call the context. So here I've said, here I'm going to tell it I am a 12-year-old student in Uganda. In Uganda, I'm a 12-year-old student in Uganda, in senior 2, doing a competence-based curriculum. Explain nutrition. Hope you are getting the flow. Now that is the context. Then when it comes to the data I'm asking. So, okay, the data now is the next thing. Now, the data, I'm going to ask it, is the input information. What kind of information are you going to put in? So, so that is what you call the data, the input information to guide the AI response. Here, even you can go and say, let it be maybe 400 words, let it be within 200 words. So now here, the kind of information. Hope that is okay. Then you have the output. When it comes to the output, which kind of format, style, and structure do you want? Do you want it in bullet form? Here you can tell it in bullet form. I want it in bullet form. I want it in a paragraph form. I want it in a code form. So tell it which kind of form. Even you can tell it, I want it in Roman, in what? Maybe I want it in Calibri. I want it this. So here you become more specific. Which kind of format do you want it to present your prompt? And the moment you do like that, the moment all these 4 are clear, like it or not, AI is going to give you a good answer. Should you mess it up, you are going to see that AI is giving you something different that you did not. So let me now first take you and you have a check, and we look at the check, how this thing works. When you look at my screen, for these sessions, I'm going to mainly concentrate on, let me use what? ChatGPT, because I saw about 90% of you are using ChatGPT. Now, if this is my ChatGPT, I'm going to show you 2 ways people can ask. Some of you can ask. Let me say you want about, let me use life processes. I'll ask, what are life processes? Now, this is how many of you ask. And like it or not, it's going to give you everything about life processes. It will give you even things that are irrelevant to you. So it will give you like that. Now, if you tell it, now I'm going to ask another prompt. I'm going to tell it, I am a 12-year-old student in Uganda offering competence based curriculum in senior 1. Explain. Now I've given it the instruction. Explain life processes. Give the maybe give a summary of them. Yeah, something like that. Then I'll leave it. Now you're going to see that it's going to tailor these life processes the way we have them in our context within Uganda. Then it will give you an example. Like when you look at these responses and the first ones we got, you not see I told you movement, they are a bit of an organism. Oh, it's past to change position. But when you look here, it has given you, this is the ability of a living thing. Oh, it's past to move from one place to another. Example, a person walking, what. So you notice that now it has given you something different from it. So now you need now to know. And that's where the game is. That's the major point where we mess up. That even after feeding it here, you can go on and you ask. So now you need now to be specific. What are you interested in? Do not just say, what is nutrition? Nutrition. It will give you an answer, right? But now what are you interested in? Now why it is giving me, it's because my model, I have fed it, I've trained it a lot. So that's why many of the things you are seeing, it is related because I have trained this model I'm using. Yes. So you'll find that I can maybe test on you using another AI tool. Which one can I use? Which one can I use? Okay, let me see whether I can use this one and I show you. Now, in case I'm using, this is another AI tool. When you ask it, what is nutrition? You'll notice that it can give you an answer, but it's going to give you quite a lot of things. Some, you may not need them. Others, you may need them. These AI tools, they have the data. But now what is important is how can we retrieve that data such that we get the relevant information we want from them. And now that one is going to require you to put in some energy such that you can get a good answer. But now, some of you, another thing I wouldn't want you to lose is your thinking. Sometimes you want the AI even to generate for you a prompt. That one, you are taking away a lot of your thinking. You think as a person, because I told that AI cannot think for you. So if you tell it to think for you, it will give you. But at the end of the day, you may not say even what it gave you was irrelevant. You didn't need it. But if now you give it a jump start that I want this, I'm interested in this. Even when you ask it that maybe I don't know what I can. Yeah, anything. But make sure that those concepts come out clearly. Yeah, once those concepts come out clearly, then you'll do. Even if you have a scenario, maybe I can give you, let me see whether I can give you a scenario. Sometimes you meet scenarios. Let me say you have met such a scenario, but you want it to support you. You have failed to interpret the item. Then when you come here, you tell it, uh, uh, you give it that I'm in senior 4, Uganda, doing CBC, break for me this task into baby steps that are easy to follow through. Yes, for scientific things, AI uses a TOT prompting model. Uses that model. So after I will paste it there, and then you will see it because you have given it instructions. So it's going to give them to you, such that now you can know that step 1 is that you need to understand what is given. Then it will go on to summarize for you the information. Then it will go on to find for you the different things. Yes, but now like you see here, it may not do it mathematically the way you need, and that's where now you need to start questioning it. Because I want to caution that not everything AI gives is right. There are some times where the information it gives is not within the context, and the reason is that AI has been developed using data sets from the Western culture. So it has little data from within the Ugandan context, within Africa. Yes, so you may find that some of the things that you call wrong is because it has not yet been fed with the right data from within the Ugandan context. Now, the moment you get such, now this is where now your reasoning should come up with, how can I get the value that is a point? Then this is where now you need to ask it, evaluate the answer you have got. Because now even I told that here you can check, you can tell it cross-check the answer for X. How is it a negative? How is it a point? Yeah. Then it can cross check because sometimes because of the process, sometimes it finds itself that it is getting this and this. So you may ask it and then it can keep on improving until things work out. But okay. Yes, so those prompts, the prompts will depend on that, but mainly, yes. So please do not limit your thinking. Do not limit your thinking. Okay, but I've showed you the major things you need to do. Give it the instruction, what you want to do, give it a context, and then tell it the kind of output you really want. So these things here I'm showing you are bad prompts. Like it is very general, There is no level, no format given. Yes. Yes. So you'll find that when you tell it generally, it will give even things beyond your reach, what you want. Beyond but if you give it in this format, it will be able to give you. So that's what we call a good what? A good prompt. So the AI will be able to give you something you really want. Okay. But now, how do we need to use this AI responsibly? The truth is, if you overly rely your entire life on AI, you are going to lose part of your cognitive bit of reasoning. If everything they give you, the teacher has given you a problem, you run to AI. They have given you this, you have gone to AI. You have done this, everything. That's why we are finding it that these days, because children just copy from AI and paste, sometimes when you reach the exam, you reach the test, you barely remember things because you have now replaced AI with your thinking and reasoning to do for you everything. So use AI to understand concepts. Use it to understand what? Concepts, not to cheat for you. Use this AI. Any information you get from AI, prompt it to verify it from AI. It has told you it has got it from here. Go and check the source. Use the textbooks you have. Use those textbooks, check whether actually what it is saying, it is true. Unless when something it has derived it from the textbooks. And then after, learn to reflect. Yesterday I told you about reflecting, meditating. Look at what it has given you. Keep asking yourself, keep questioning yourself. Is this thing right? Is it okay? Is it made a mistake? Like that. Such that now you know or whether you're on track or not. And please take note that AI can support your learning. AI can save you time and it can offer you explanations to back up with what the teacher has given you. At the moment, you may not have teachers, but with AI, it can at least do some of the things the teacher can do during the physical interactions. But it cannot replace thinking. AI cannot replace the teachers, and also it may not replace your hard work and the discipline. You may use AI very well, but if you do not work hard and have the discipline, then still the results will remain the same because you must put in the work as well. Even when you have obtained the information, you need to put in the work to write it down. You need to get the work to understand further beyond what it has given you. Yeah, because I've told that things of technology, there is a way they make your brain make things very easy, yet things are not yet stuck in the brain. So you need now to put in the hard work to make sure that the things are within the brain. And then for ethical use, please make sure you use these digital tools responsibly. Many of you share your data, you share your privacy on AI with internet. Anything you put in AI, you have put there your book, you have put what, all those things you put, that data is stored permanently. Even if you delete, that data is still there. And now they are going to use that data for other purposes. Make sure that whatever thing you put in AI, whatever thing you are asking, even if you delete, even if you clear all your chats you have deleted, what, those things are still there and they're using them to train different AI models. So make sure that whatever thing you are putting there, you are careful that it does not violate, that it will not act against you. You have seen sometimes whereby someone did something, maybe someone took a photo some years back, maybe 15 years back, and now someone has reached a critical point, and someone goes on and brings back that thing to fight against the person. So make sure you are very careful. Even any data you post, be it on TikTok, be it on Instagram, even those things you post and think you have deleted, that data is still there. It is being stored. It's just a matter of time to retrieve it. But the company still has that data. You as a person, you may not see it, but it is there. So the moment they want to use it, they'll just say, we want the account of Kaziba. Then they will check Kaziba from this point, he did this. and then they retrieve the what? The data. So make sure that when you are using it, use it responsibly and protect your privacy. There are things you should not share. Things, let me say, mobile money pins. Things of don't ask pin, don't ask it, is this a good pin? Kind of have set this. That's how some people now are withdrawing money from people's accounts because you set your password using what? Using AI. You set this, so someone, the moment he has access, he can retrieve many of those things. So let's use these tools very well, very well. Now, I want you to, I know some of you may want to advance and maybe do something extra beyond what we have. Because sometimes on top of the certificates on what we are working on in schools, we may need other skills. The knowledge we acquire in school is very good, but which other skills do you have? Do you have something maybe in cooking, in baking, what? Which other skills do you have? Because now I want you to look ahead. I want you to be long-sighted people who can say a bit far that maybe at this point when I have this one can surely help me. Even now, the other tool I have showed you, you can go and say, I want to learn about financial literacy. I want to learn about money. Go look out for people who have done videos on money. Summarize. You can ask them to summarize for you using the thing and then pick out those key. In case the book is about financial literacy, go and look out maybe Poor Dad, Rich Dad. Go and look out for the book. Summarize it in case you are not able to read. Read about it. So some of those things may not be taught at school, but you as an individual, you must take an initiative to go beyond your comfort such that you learn more about different what things. Not only to concentrate on academics, on academic thing, it is very good to concentrate there, but let's have a balanced life. That I know that even if things here do not work out as I expect, at least I've learned this skill, I've learned this skill. Even you may set your target and say, every holiday, I'll learn something. Every holiday, I'll learn something. It's such that we keep on learning, such that by the time you go out of school, you are very equipped to attack the world with the skills. Now, we have different courses depending on your, depending on what you really are interested in or what you are passionate about. But for this particular one, I was mainly deliberate that I wanted people to learn more about what? AI. And I know some of you who have been with us, we have done courses here. We have done courses, different courses here. I know some of you, I know you have done courses in cybersecurity, you have done courses in networking, some of you have done courses in AI, some of you have done things in programming, information, digital literacy. So digital content creation and the rest of that. So some of you have done some of these courses. So, but however, I wanted us to learn more about AI. So the course we created is mainly about AI. But I know in case you finish this course and you want to do another course in your free time, feel free to let us know. We shall give you any course of your choice you want. You want to learn about cybersecurity, you want to learn about data science, networking, programming, information, literacy, and anything for you are interested in, you can just let us know and then we shall give you that particular course you are interested in. So I'm going to share with you the link and then maybe I want you to enroll yourselves. I want you to enroll yourselves such that in your free time, you spend around 3-4 minutes to learn the course. It is self-paced. So I've shared the link there. All these courses are for free of charge. And you get a certificate at the end of the day. Which certificate is awarded by the Uganda Institute of Information and Communication Technology under the Ministry of ICT and National Guidance. Yeah. So, yes. Princess, now to learn more about coding, it is okay. You can do some introductory bit. All those AI tools I've showed you can help you. ChatGPT can help you. You can start doing some programming such that you learn slowly. Okay, so I've sent the link. Though I want one person. Yes, we have all those Python and cybersecurity we shall share with you, depending on what you really want to do. I want one person who is on a phone to raise your hand, but I want you to be in position that you are able to share your screen because I want to show people how to enroll. Team beta, unmute. Oh, okay, it's not unmuting. Mutesa, are you able to unmute?
Yeah.
Okay. Mutesa, you're using a phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kindly, I want you to share your screen, on your phone. Are you able to see that icon for sharing the screen?
No.
Okay. You have joined Zoom, right?
Yeah.
When you look down, okay, allow me to go on my phone, but there's are you seeing some additional dots at the end of your screen?
Yeah.
You press those dots.
I've pressed them.
Is this your screen?
Yeah.
Now you go to the chat, go to the message. Now, members, you follow through the steps she's going to take. Go to the chat. I want you to click on that link I've shared. Everyone click on the link. I want to show you how to enroll into the course. So now, you are going to get there. So that is how I expect you to do. Now, please take note that some of us have not yet created an account. So you don't have an account. So what you do, you first press that X to close it.
Yeah.
You say get started. Press get started. Now, the moment you press get started, since you do not have an account, you go where there is sign up down there.
I already
You
have
have
an
an Oh, she has already an account. Okay, we start with people with an account. Now you log in. Since you have a net card account,
Yeah.
who you are talking about? Okay. She has a net card account already. So for you, just log in. Now, since for her, she has an account, she has already logged in. You just go there and then she will start learning. Can you take us through how you think how we do learn? Hope you are seeing what she's doing. Now you are going to find out that there is a video. Very good. So you're going to find out that there is a video you keep on watching for each session. So you scroll down a bit. So you click on a video, you learn about AI. You click on a video, you learn about what? AI. And then in case they have asked you to do an activity, you keep on doing the activity. You keep on doing the activity. At one point, you are going to find that there is also an exercise that you are requested to do. Maybe check out and see whether there is an exercise. Maybe you can show people that exercise. Rehana, in case there is any.
Yes.
Check through and see whether there is any part that has an exercise.
It's here.
It's there. So you keep on learning at your own pace. And it requires you just to have about 6 hours of your time. You may not do it at once, but you can decide to do 1 hour, 2 hours, depending on your timetable. So that's how you're going to keep on learning. This is a self-paced. And why are we training you like this? Because you know that in the future, you are going to find that the interaction with the maybe when you have reached university, they are going to be very few. Many times they will say, there is a course on the system, there's a course on Moodle, go and learn. So you need now to start learning. How do I go about this? Okay, so that's how you do. So she has showed the people who have accounts. Now, what about for people who don't have accounts? Sasha, do you have an account?
I've created it.
You have created it. Okay. I wanted to get another person who doesn't have an account. Joyce, do you have an account?
No, teacher.
Can you share your screen such that we can teach now people who don't have an account? Raihana has showed people who have an account. So Joyce, share your account. Sorry, share your screen such that we can also share for people who don't have an account.
I'm sharing.
You are sharing. Go to the chat and click on that link.
Could you please send the link again?
Okay, it is there. Has it come through?
Yeah, it's here.
Okay, so members follow through the steps. Now, in case you do not have an account, you are going to follow through these steps that she's going to take us through. So once you reach that screen, you go on and press get started.
Get started, yeah?
Yes, get started. Anna, you will share your screen. You get started. Now, what you do, the moment you reach here, you go down. Go down. You look for the word sign up. Are you seeing sign up?
Yes.
Very good. And now we are going to create a new account. So you select your country. Province is like the district, year of birth and month of birth.
So you say the province is like?
The district.
The district, yeah?
Yeah.
King of King.
You can click in any maybe. In case there's failing. Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, well, then we say continue. Then you can put your first name. Then you put your email. Now, I'm going to ask you. Yes? Don't. You first stop sharing.
I stop sharing, yeah?
First stop sharing. Why? I wanted you to first put your password in secrecy. But let me first replace your screen with my screen, such that I show people how to create a strong password. Members, when you are creating a strong password, it must have a capital letter, smaller letter, some digits like that. Take an example. I can create task slash 4358 like that. That is a strong password. There is a capital letter, there is a small letter, there is a special character, there are digits. Another person can decide to say, I'm going to use hearts, hash, heart 134. Now that one is also stronger password. So you create a strong password of that nature. So create a strong password. So Joyce, have you finished?
wait.
First, create your strong password, repeat it, and then you say login. Continue. Then we find you there.
Okay, that's right.
So I expect now people to have created their strong passwords. Yes, even if you don't have a personal computer, yes, it is okay. As long as you have an email, it can be good. Sharon, you just need. Okay. Joyce, we are waiting on you. Yes, Deborah? Deborah? Okay, I didn't get. Anna Olishaba? Anna? Okay, I didn't get Anna. Desire? Okay. Tekno? CKS? Grace?
Yeah. So
Yes.
first, I'd like
Yes.
to thank you for what we have gone through so far. But then I wanted to, for the meantime, as he logs in, I wanted to inquire about the certificate. So after going through all the course progress, is the certificate automatic or you send it later?
The certificate is automatic. It comes through.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'm going to share how to get those certificates.
Good
Yes.
morning, sir.
Morning.
I'm very sorry I've just joined, but just ask to please briefly explain what you are doing.
Oh, people are logging onto the account. Those who don't have accounts are creating accounts to have a course to start on. So that's what we are doing.
Which course exactly?
We are doing Introduction to Modern AI.
So I'm supposed to log into what I'm seeing on your screen.
Yes, yes. But you click on that link and then you sign up for an account.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Joyce. Oh, I think Joyce dropped off. Joyce dropped off. Okay. Anyone who has been able to finish, I want to have someone. Deborah? Deborah? Okay. Someone who has been successful. Imran?
Yes, teacher.
Have you been able to log in?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. Maybe you can share your screen. So at that point, after putting the password, members, everything is okay. As long as you have put the password, the next thing you do is you start learning. You start what? Learning. Okay. Okay. And whenever you want to go to the course, perfect. Perfect. Yes. So you must be on that screen. Now, I want you to go. Are you seeing your profile picture? Up there.
Yes, teacher.
Go click there. Then continue. Now, members, once you click in your profile picture and you have finished the course, you go under badges and certificates. Now, that one shows you the certificates that he has been able to do Imran. So those are some of the certificates. I'm seeing there's that certificate. You have some badge in Python. Yes, I think he did Python Essentials. Yeah, that is very good. That's very good. Yes, so that's where you'll be able to find your certificates. Then in case you want this certificate to be certified, by certifying is that you want a physical stamp and signed in Uganda. What you do, you print it out and you go to Nakawa, UICT. You can have your certificate certified. They can stamp on for you and then you have it certified. In case you are going to use it for other international things, you can download it with the signatures already on. Okay, that is very good. But also, I want you to click on the profile, Imran. Click on that profile. Now, in case you have made some errors in your name, remember the way you wrote your name is the same way it will appear on your certificate. So in case there is an error you made, then you come where there is update profile. And then you can make the different changes you want. Yes. In case it is about the name, whatever thing, then you can make an adjustment into your name, what you want. Perfect. Yes, you do like what Imran is doing. Yeah. So that's what you can do. Okay, let me check whether there is any burning question. Deborah, is it a question? Okay, Deborah, I'm not getting you. Dash, is it a question?
Yes, it's very burning.
Mm,
Personally, I'm really stuck.
mm,
I've worked on this part of where I have to fill in the resident, year of birth, and month of birth.
mm,
I'm done with that. But then this part
mm,
of state or province, I'm not getting a
mm.
list of suggestions. It only says select state, yet I'm not seeing the,
Oh,
yeah,
can you refresh a bit?
like how I just like,
Cross it and then click on this link again.
okay.
Mm,
And then that part of the email,
mm.
there I don't know what's wrong. I failed to, when I put in a password and I like re-put it in to confirm, it doesn't accept, it says wrong password.
Have you filled in all the requirements? There is a capital letter, there is a small letter, there is a special character like hash, at, percentage, and there are some digits. And everything should be above 8 or equal to 8.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe you can first write it on a piece of paper and make sure you don't use the same password for your email.
Okay.
This one should be totally new.
Thanks.
Hope it is okay. Okay, John.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I have a problem. When I click the link that you put, it disconnects me from the Zoom as I am going to what? To the website. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to share it on the WhatsApp group,
Thank you.
after the session. such that you can click from there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I think let me pick one. Desire or Catherine or Gilbert or David?
Yes,
Good
please.
morning, teacher.
Morning.
Teacher, I'm stuck here on the state or province. So what should I answer?
Like, put your district. Put your
Oh,
district.
okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. David William.
Sir, good morning.
Morning.
Sir, I was just asking, is there a mobile app for this, or I have to always log in from the website? Because I feel like an app would be more interactive and easier to access.
Yeah, there is an app. There is an app. You check for, I think it's called MetaCard.
MetaCard?
Check for MetaCard. Check for, or Cisco, any of those two.
Let me try Cisco. As if Cisco Secure Client, I don't think.
Not really. Not really, because like it has many. It has many. Yeah, because it has one for meetings, that is WebEx app. But that is for meeting.
But I've seen WebEx. Developers, the developers are Cisco.
Yes, a Cisco. But that one
So
is mainly for meetings and chats.
So I'm seeing WebEx, Cisco Jabber, Cisco Events, WebEx Meetings. Yes, even Cisco Business. I don't think.
I don't think that they have, because those ones are enough for meetings. What about the one for business?
There's as if
Cisco Business Mobile.
the one which has WebEx is for business.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. It is rated for business.
Okay, then that means they don't have for these particular courses.
Yeah. Because I thought maybe it would be on Android, but I have an iOS and everything.
Oh, sorry. I think they do not have.
Okay, sir. So I have to log in from the website every time.
Yeah, every time. But as long as you have the link, you just keep clicking on the link.
Tapping on it. Okay, sir, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay. Kathy? Okay. Shama? Daniel Mukisa? Paizo?
Yes, good morning, sir.
Morning.
I don't know what's wrong with mine, but when I click on the link, yes, it takes me to the website, but when I click on get started, nothing happens.
Oh, now you are going to first clear the cache, then ensure that your storage is enough and the internet is stable.
Okay, let me try it and I see.
Okay. Shama, Manchas, Karen, Precious.
Hello, sir. I have already signed in to the Cisco network. So after signing in, what exactly do we do? We just look for different subjects, or?
Have you been able to see the course? Hope you clicked on this link.
When I clicked the link, it brought for me some error, so I just decided to type it the way I was seeing it.
Oh, not really, because there it can take you anywhere.
So I can't just search for it.
No. Because like we have what to call open source courses. You can find them anywhere on the internet.
Yes.
But here now we can monitor that you have been able to to log in, we can be able to see you.
Okay.
So yeah, take on that link, click on that link, and then you sign up.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now I wanted to show now members that now once you log in for us here on the system, we shall be able to see you that now this particular person has logged in. So when you check on my screen, all these people I'm displaying, they have been able to log on, they have enrolled in for the course. So when you see your name here, it means that you have been successful. Okay, so when you see your name here, those are people who have been successful. Yeah, so let me pass like this. But in case your name is not here, then it means you have not yet been able to log on. Yeah, so those are the members that have been able to log on and start on a course. Okay, members, why don't we end here for today? And then in case there is something you have not been able to pick, we shall share a recording such that you can look through and then pick out that particular idea that you really want to learn more about. But let's keep on practicing. Let's keep on embracing technology as much as we can. It may not replace you now, but it will influence how you do your work, wherever you'll be. Yeah, at the moment, there's any kind of work you are going to do without technology, because technology is going to help you to support you in whatever work you are doing. So let's embrace it. Doesn't matter whether you are doing ICT or not, please make sure you put in the effort to learn the ICT skills. Yes. The due date is going to be at the end of this month. Yeah, that's the due date. Yeah. But please make sure, even that phone of yours, do not use it only for TikTok, IG, Snapchat, and the rest of that. You can use it to learn something, maybe to edit a video, maybe to do this and the other. So make sure that at least, uh, okay, yeah. So make sure that at least you have something you have learned from it. Otherwise, I want to thank you so much for sacrificing your time to be here. We shall keep on sharing such that we can gain more knowledge, and whatever thing you learn, keep putting it somewhere. Keep putting it somewhere such that at the end of the day, you can have something you refer to. And like I told you, that whenever you put something down on paper, it is easy to implement. When you type, the process is easy, but the brain doesn't learn. You are not training the brain. So the only way to train the brain is to write it down. Thank you and have a great day. Let's meet in the afternoon for the lessons. I will share the list in the groups for those to see whether you have been successful. Have a great day.